Today I want to talk about ADHD and driving. Driving and ADHD is something that is notoriously sketchy. We are famous for having more collisions, more accidents, more parking tickets, more speeding tickets, a whole host of things. Classically, people with ADHD are considered riskier drivers. It's been said, in fact, by some ADHD experts that driving examiners, the people that you have to see to pass your tests, may be among the best placed in society for detecting who does and doesn't have ADHD. And you will see many people with ADHD, a lot of their cars might be banged up, have more dent scratches, whatever. It's kind of common. There's a few reasons for it. Impulsivity. So we might see gaps in traffic and go, oh yeah, I'll go through there. We might make poorer decisions, especially if we're unmedicated. But also issues with our basal ganglia. You know, I've said this before and it's extremely important and understated. ADHD is not just some random psychological condition. It is very much a physical, neurological, real and legitimate thing. Parts of our brain are developed differently, as in what most people would call underdeveloped. One of these regions is the basal ganglia, which it's more complex than this, but we can paraphrase it to say that it roughly coordinates certain movements, including moving a car, driving a vehicle. Our basal ganglia is considered a little bit underdeveloped in some ways. It's a little bit smaller and not quite as good. People with ADHD are conventionally considered clumsy. I'm doing lots of air quotes because this is also not entirely true. There's a lot of caveats with all of these things, but we are conventionally considered clumsier. We tend to get into more accidents and all of that. Now, I'm saying the caveats and the tend to because also some of us can be some of the most qualified and competent and coordinated people on the planet as well, for other reasons that I've gone into in other videos. Here's the thing about driving. For many of us, we might be riskier drivers, have more of these accidents, and for many of us, in fact, sometimes even those same people, driving can be one of our best activities. Meditation for our brain. It might be one of the few times that we actually experience a little bit of a break from all of the noise. Things get quieter, we get calmer. And often when we're driving, we're not listening to any music, or maybe we are, but we just feel zen, calm, centered, present and focused. And this is quite a rare thing. So driving can be intensely therapeutic, and for many of us, we can be precision drivers, incredibly proficient, very safe, very coordinated, very gifted, in fact. And then a whole bunch of us are just having accidents left, right, and center. Because as again with ADHD, one of the most consistent things is that nothing is consistent. There is no one size fits all. We are all deeply individual. But what is important is that we are on either end of the bell curve. We are the extremes. The more clumsy drivers or the super competent. These were some interesting things that came out today and some of the things that I was talking about and teaching. And I thought it was interesting enough and worth sharing. That's some info on ADHD and driving. If you know more, if there are some things that you know that I haven't talked about, I'd love to hear all about them. Drop in the comments below. Or if this was useful for you in some way, I'd love to hear why. Most of all though, I just wanted to share this. I hope it was at least interesting or enjoyable. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and then hit subscribe because I do make a new video every single day. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Drive safe.